to English 10. This is Teacher Donna, and our lesson for today is determining the effect of textual aids on the understanding of a text. Your previous module taught you to incorporate the information you take from various sources like the news and informative talks in your everyday conversation. The information from these sources may be delivered orally or written. Both delivery methods leave clues so their audience can fully understand the message and interpret it correctly. For information delivered orally, nonverbal clues such as the tone of the voice and the facial expression of the speaker can help the audience decipher exactly what the message is. For written information such as news, the clues are called textual aids. For you to be able to continue holding a meaningful conversation using the information you see in different sources, this learning material will help you enhance your information-seeking skills from written source. Are you ready to enhance your information-seeking skills from written sources? Let's start! What is a rebus? A rebus is a picture representation of a name, work, or phrase. It is also known as word picture puzzles or picture riddles. It uses images or words to convey a phrase or a message, typically a common idiom or expression. Each rebus puzzle box portrays a common word or phrase. Can you guess the word or phrase its box portrays? To help you solve them, make sure to look at the word placement, size, color, and quantity. Pause the video so you can take your time in answering the rebus below. Let's find out if you are correct. Number 1. If you're going to see, the word lazy is after the word noon. So our answer is lazy afternoon. Number 2. Under the word ground, you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 feet under the ground. So what is our answer? 6 feet under the ground. Number 3. In between the word friends, there are the words standing and miss. Okay, so miss is under the word standing. So our answer is misunderstanding between friends. Number 4. If you're going to see, there is a word between you and me. So the word is just. Our answer in number 4 is just between you and me. In number 5, the word deal is in big letters. So our answer is big deal. Number 6, in between X and me, there are 4 Q's. So our answer is excuse me. What helped you answer these puzzles? Is it not because of the clues that the words themselves show? These puzzles intrinsically contain textual aids, which are the focus of this module. So in this lesson, we are going to talk about textual aids. Textual aids refers to non-textual elements that help readers understand the content of the text. Non-textual elements include illustrations, maps, tables, graphs, and charts. They also refer to elements that stand out from the main text, such as titles and subtitles, bold, italicized, and underlined text. These aids have 2 main functions. First, to direct the reader's attention to important ideas in the text, and second, to provide more information as a supplement to what is already written. What are the examples of textual aids? Number 1. Titles and subtitles. Titles and subtitles provide initial idea on what the text is all about and activate prior knowledge on the topic. The title represents the key concepts, while the subtitles represent supporting ideas in the paper. The layering or positioning of these aids convey the idea's level of importance. Mechanical weathering physically breaks up rock. One example is called frost action or frost shattering. Water gets into cracks and joints in bedrocks. When the water freezes, it expands and the cracks are opened a little wider. Over time, pieces of rock can split off a rock face and big boulders are broken into smaller rocks and gravel. Now, were you able to visually represent the subject about mechanical weathering? How did you visualize what the text is talking about? Do you have the same representations with these pictures? What do we call these visual representations? Yes, that's right. These are illustrations. Illustrations are visual representation of a subject. It facilitates better retention of the information presented. Tables are textual aids that organize and arrange information such as facts and figures in columns and rows. Column headings are found on the top of the columns. It is used to identify contents of specific column, while row headings are used to define or identify the contents of a specific row. Tables are used to show patterns and relationships that still appeals to the reader's verbal system, meaning tables are supposed to be read like a text. Number 4. Graphs. Graphs are used when a simple table cannot adequately demonstrate important relationships of and within data. There are 4 types. Number 1. Bar graph. 2. Pie graphs. 3. Pictographs. And 4. Line graph. A bar graph uses either vertical or horizontal bars to show the data it represents. These bars do not touch each other. The height of the bar indicates the value it represents. The longer the bar, the higher the value it represents. The shorter the bar, the lower the value it represents. Line graph used to show how numerical data have changed over time and is best used to show trends. Pie graphs. Pie graphs are special charts that uses pie slices to show relative sizes of data. It shows how a whole is divided into different parts. Pictograph. It is similar to bar graph, but it uses pictures to symbolize a countable unit of items. Maps. These are visual representations of selected characteristics of a place, usually drawn on a flat surface. There are 2 types. Physical map, which contains mountain ranges and bodies of water, and political map, which contains cities, major towns, states, provinces, and bodies of water. A physical map includes labels for features such as mountain ranges and bodies of water. While political map usually includes labels for features such as cities and major towns, units such as states or provinces, and bodies of water. This is the end of our lesson. Did you learn something? I hope you learned that textual aids help you in fully understanding written information. Bye! See you again in our next lesson.